Well met, fellow Star Travelers. Welcome back to Moonshadow Fantasy. I am your host, Makarios Moonshadow, aka Maka. Joining me today is Magique, the Black Mage Cat, here to play with feathers and leaves. Oh, here we go, Bubba. We got one for you. First up, take a screenshot of this. This is very important. If the sword is down, you are down. If the sword is up, you are up. And if the boss is doing its thing, you do the opposite thing. More on that in a minute. Special thanks to our Team 1 for helping us make this video, and our Team 2 for helping us make this video. We're going to show you why we did it this way, but first, place your marker down. Everyone picks a cardinal direction. This will be for your spreads. And then place a second marker down for your stack team light party stacks. So it's important to note that throughout this fight, you're going to have to do your clock spreads and your stack teams many times. We brought two different teams with us to reiterate the importance of bringing the correct team with you. We did this with one tank, one healer, and the rest DPS. However, many times people demanded that we bring two healers, which is not necessary. What is necessary is that you bring different kinds of DPSs with you, because this will save you from doing a lot of extra mechanics if you have the invulnerabilities and debuffs from other DPSs. If you bring, like we did, two dancers, two pictomancers, we're going to have to do 60 more seconds of this fight. That being said, let's begin. If her sword is down, you are down. It means donut. Stand behind the boss and inside of her hitbox. She'll do a donut attack, throw her sword. There you go. If the boss floats up, you go down to do a donut. When the boss goes up or down, do the mechanic first, followed by the stack team or the spread. But float is donut, sword down is donut. If the sword is up, you are up and away. Outside of her hitbox, she'll do a cleave, a line cleave, and then toss her sword again. If the boss is down and leans down to do a dash, you are up by the sword, spread out into your two teams. Team 1's always on the left, Team 2 is always on the right. So for the sword, you do the same. Sword's up, you're up and away. Sword down, you're down, donut. If the boss is up, you're down for a donut because she's floating. And if the boss is down, then you're up by the sword. It's the opposite. She'll do one more raid wide, followed by an arrow 3, which is your tank buster. Just pop 2 or 3 cooldowns. Doesn't hurt too much. Save your invuln for phase 3. Now for phase 2, this next part is very important, and we did add some slow-mo to help. Remember this. Blues, or nothing at all, are odds, 1 and 3. Reds are evens, 2 and 4, and immediately move back towards the center green after the AoE's hit. So for phase 2, she's going to suck you in and push you back out towards a green circle. There's going to be 4 green circles. Each circle has an odd and even number marker in that spot. If you're blue, you go to odd. If you're red, you go to even, then immediately move in towards the center circle. So let's watch this again. We're going to tag team in Team 1. Let's watch this again in slow-mo. I have the red marker. My teammate in my circle, IMA, has the blue. He's going to the odd number, 1 over there. I'm going to the even. What I do is I just focus on one thing. I just move immediately towards an even, and if I don't have it, you have time to sprint towards the opposite side. But then as soon as that cleave goes off, move towards the center. If you do not move, you die. So good job. Thank you, Team 1, for showing us how not to do that. For phase 3. So for phase 3, it's just clocks, middle, back to clocks, invuln for a tank buster. We're sticking with Team 1 to show you and reiterate, again, bringing multiple different kinds of DPS is going to save you a lot of mechanics until we get more gear. This is how you want to bring your team. Everyone on a different kind of DPS. You start at your clock positions. The boss will dash towards you using a tether tied to you. Just simply move out the way. When she's done doing her dashing, and everyone's going to move to the middle. Before you do that, tank moves off to the side, pops their invuln, Healers throw a shield and a heal towards your tank, so you can survive this next attack. Everyone's going to meet in the very center. Adjust your camera to look towards your clock position. Wait for an AoE to pop under you. Once it does, run and sprint to your clock positions. Don't get baited by the bait AoEs, but then come together and make sure you have at least 2 people within the blue circles. There will be 4 blue circles. You'll have to do some adjustments because it will be totally random. But as long as 2 people are in each blue circle, you're golden. And that's the fight. Remember to desynth all of your weapons, everyone. Thank you very much from the bottom of my green heart for watching. And toss a coin to your tank if you can. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I will see you on the next one. Maka is out.